We in here, man. Big ring I play for the 17 birds. Ring us. Ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. I want to start this video off by making an announcement to everybody that was able to tap in and get the all gold edition Hurt season hats. You know what I mean? For our team going to the Super Bowl, all orders, a bulk of orders have already went out. A lot of people everybody's getting them this week. You know what I mean? But the last orders will go out by Wednesday. So everybody will have their hat by the Super Bowl for sure. All other orders, though, like hoodies and stuff like that, it might come after the Super Bowl, but the hats are definitely coming by the Super Bowl. I wanted to put a priority on the hats and the snapbacks and things of that nature, but you know what I mean? Print Champ's going to take care of it regardless, man. Things are going to plan, and it is Super Bowl week. It's officially Super Bowl week. We 6 days away from the big game, and it's our job to keep the main thing the main thing. It's our job, again, I will tell you, it's our job to keep the main thing the main thing. That's what we got to do. My bad. We back. All right, yeah. It's our job to keep the main thing on our end. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like the team is experienced enough. We got enough experience on the roster. What do you say? These other NFC East content creators can't talk about Super Bowl week. They breaking down flag football highlights. I mean, that's. Listen, man. Listen. This is what I know, and this is what I know to be true. If the Philadelphia Eagles didn't do what we supposed to do with as talented as this roster is, if we didn't end up in this game, a lot of people would have a lot of things to say about us. Y'all know this. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about us. They didn't expect us to be in this situation, even with the talent that we have on the roster. Like you got this dude in here, master of the craft, saying humble yourself. For what? We in the Super Bowl. We in the Super Bowl. We are in the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. It's no need to be humble right now. Right now is the time to be as confident as you ever supposed to be as a fan and as a football team. Oh, not us, master of the craft yet. Well, I'm just saying that's what a lot of people have been saying all year. If the Eagles didn't produce and get to this game, a lot of people will have a lot of things to say. Listen, they said the 2011 Eagles was the dream team. Everybody brings it up and laugh at us. They talk about how talented that roster was, and they didn't get it done. They laughing at us because now we got talent, and we got it done. We in the Super Bowl. One more game left. They laughing at us for having talent. They laughing at us for not having talent. It's a lot of people who don't know what this feeling feel like as adults. A lot of people don't know what this feeling feel like as adults. Getting to the Super Bowl is not easy to do, let alone getting there twice in 5 years. That's not easy to do, man. That is not easy to do. So these last 2 weeks, as a content creator, you know what I mean? We damn sure need to be happy, and we damn sure need to be, ecstatic about what's going on. Damn sure need to be happy and damn sure need to be ecstatic. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of my team. My team ain't let me down. I don't know about these other guys. There's a lot of positivity that's swirling around the Philadelphia Eagles right now, and it feels good to be a part of that. It does. There's only one quarterback that finished the season 17-1 and won the Super Bowl, capped it off with a Super Bowl. That was Joe Montana. Jalen Hurts can be the second quarterback since Joe Montana to finish the season 17-1 and end with a Super Bowl win. Joe Montana. Jalen Hurts got 15 rushing touchdowns on the season, man. This is not normal what we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. And, a lot of people having a problem processing it. A lot of people don't understand, they don't understand what they're seeing. And it confuses them. It confuses them, man. But, all I know is every Eagles fan that I've came across has just been over the moon with the way that this thing has went for us, because we've pretty much been flawless the entire season. They hate the fact that, it was shaky towards the end when Jalen Hurts got hurt. But in the playoffs, the Philadelphia Eagles have showed sheer dominance. And when you look at what the Kansas City Chiefs did in the playoffs, if you want to be for real, if you want to keep it a bean, the Chiefs struggled, in my opinion, The Chiefs struggled in both their games. The Chiefs struggled. And the Chiefs should have lost both of those games. The Chiefs shouldn't even be in the Super Bowl. But they not calling them pretenders. The Chiefs shouldn't be here. They fan base know that. They fan base know that. They won both of their playoff games by a touchdown or less. Trevor Lawrence was giving them all that they can handle in that first round. Turning your pass, bullies was popping. D-Lo, what up? Shout out to my guy D-Lo for the super chat. Burrow and them was giving them boys all they can handle for real, for real. In the next round after that. The New York Giants got dismantled. The San Francisco 49ers got dismantled. We favorites because we carried in that momentum. We can go down the list right now. Brandon Ayuk. Some bald-head dude that looked like a mix between Dana White and Smeagol. Jerry Jones. What's his name? Julian Love. Micah Parsons. Nick Wrong. You know what I'm saying? Bart Scott. The list goes on all in all week. All week. Every day. Since we made it to the Super Bowl, every day had been somebody new hating on the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, Bosa. The list goes on and on. Every week had been somebody new hating on the Philadelphia Eagles and their accomplishments, whether it be a player or somebody in the national media. Knight Rider, thank you for the super chat. What up, LB? I'm calling a 2-score victory. I can see that happening too. Craig Carton, yeah, whatever his name is. Every week, it been somebody else new. Every day, I'm sorry, it been somebody else new. It been somebody else new. They don't even want us to talk about Chris Sims. Every week, it been somebody else new. They don't want us to even talk about nobody else. These guys are so insecure about the season that we had. We are no longer allowed to talk about Dallas Cowboys. If you ain't follow me on Twitter, that's the word right now. This is the running phrase. Jack up a big hater. Come on, man. This is the running phrase right now. Y'all so worried about us. Y'all not talking about the Super Bowl. This is coming from guys who don't even know what they would even talk about in the Super Bowl. Listen, man, I got Super Bowl. This 2 years for me. I've had 2 years of Super Bowl coverage. They got 0. They don't know what the hell they would be talking about this week. All they know is they don't want us to talk about them because it's painful. It's painful when we get to start talking about people. They still talking about us, but they don't want us to talk back because we should be focusing on the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Nick Sirianni and them focusing on that. I'm going to focus on y'all a little bit. I'm a multitask. Because why in the hell is the 49ers or the Dallas Cowboys even talking? Lose with some respect. Lose with some dignity. Be quiet. The delusion in sports is wild. This is just, it's wild, man. You got other YouTubers, man. Oh, Lord Brunson always, he keep talking about us. Don't hate the Super Bowl. Why he still talk about us? Because y'all talked like y'all was us this year. Y'all thought y'all was us. I was telling y'all that y'all not us. So now that it's been proven that y'all not us, we in the Super Bowl, y'all not, y'all want us to be quiet. I feel like I earned the right to talk my talk. You might can tell them other people to be quiet, but it ain't going to happen over here with me. It's not going to happen over here with me. I've been talking from the beginning. I'm damn sure not going to start at the end. Y'all better go to your local church, your synagogue, your mosque, and you figure out the correct prayer that's going to help the Chiefs to stop the Eagles, because once we win, the talking going to get louder from me. Y'all ain't never seen nobody successfully talk from preseason to Super Bowl. Y'all ain't never seen nobody do this. While everybody's saying be humble. Y'all ain't never seen, I don't got time to be humble, man. I know what's built on my roster. I know what's built on my roster. Come on, man. Come on. We one game away. Don't talk. Man, y'all shouldn't be talking. Y'all got draft videos to make. Draft videos to make. Y'all don't know nothing about creating content in these times of the season. When January come, a lot of these guys, when January come, that's when they start spinning up the draft videos. I'm going to tell y'all something about draft videos right now this year. I don't know who the hell coming out of college. I don't know nothing about that right now. I can't. All I know is we got 2 first-round picks. I don't know nothing about nothing. No, I ain't watched the national championship. I don't know nothing about no college football right now. I ain't gonna even hold you. I don't know nothing about that right now. I don't know shit about the Pro Bowl, the skills challenge, flag football competitions. None of my teams, none of my players was in that. I don't know nothing about that. The only thing I know outside of the Philadelphia Eagles being in the Super Bowl is that they playing the Chiefs. It's all fun and games when y'all talking back. When y'all listen, man. Listen, it's all fun and games when they can talk. It's nothing else that y'all can say. We do things that y'all can't do. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. And the media not going to keep it real, man. The Chiefs struggled against Jacksonville, and the Chiefs struggled against the Bengals. The Chiefs about to be food. The Chiefs about to be a buffet, man. A buffet about to get opened on the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. D'Angelo, my guy David Aldridge, thank you for the super chat. They called you crazy on the NFC East roundtable. Of course they did. Why wouldn't I? Listen, can somebody please send me the files so I can let the world know why I'm still talking the way I'm talking? Somebody please send me the files. I've been called delusional all season long. All season long, I've been called delusional. Knight Rider, thank you for the super chat. LB, I'm trying to reach out to you. Real talk. Hit me up. DM me. You know what I mean? I've been called delusional. He don't know ball. You know, he don't know ball. That's their favorite phrase now. They so lame on that side, for real, bro. They just lame as hell on that side, man. Tell me you don't know ball without telling me you don't know ball. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got the receipts from every round table, from every tweet, from every discussion. We got all the receipts from what I said about Jalen Hurts, from what I said about A.J. Brown, from what I said about Hassan Reddick and Micah Parsons. They salty right now, man. They salty. They salty right now. They salty. We got all the receipts, man. All the receipts. So excuse me if you never experienced being able to talk like this as a content creator. This is my second time. This is my second time. Excuse me. I'm sorry that you ain't get to experience this. The Chiefs about to get dog walked with no leash. No leash. I'm not scared of the Chiefs. I am not scared of the Chiefs. Zoronsky, thank you for the super chat. No Philly Realists represent, bro. You already know. And it's the thing, though. The only thing that can hurt the Philadelphia Eagles against the Chiefs is this. The Philadelphia Eagles coaches could really put a thorn in our plans. The coaching could really do it for us, do it to us. The Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon, they have to understand this one phrase. They have to coach to win and not coach to lose. A lot of times last year, Jonathan Gannon was coaching to lose. I don't know if that's due to the personnel, but Jonathan Gannon still got to be comfortable playing man and putting pressure on Patrick Mahomes. He still got to be comfortable doing those things. He can't be scared. Last time he saw Patrick Mahomes, he gave Patrick Mahomes every underneath throw. Every underneath throw. 80% completion percentage for Patrick Mahomes last time he saw the Philadelphia Eagles. We were soft. We were scared. Patrick Mahomes is living off of underneath throws right now, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Check out my last video. My last video before the collab what I did with Simone. My last video tells you that the Kansas City Chiefs are living and dying off the edge. They throw into the quick edge. They're living and dying off screen passes, trying to use the aggressiveness of teams like the Philadelphia Eagles against them. Nicole IG, thank you for the super chat. The parade going to be fire. See you there, bro. You already know. They're living and dying off of that. We got to be quick to the outside ball, and we got to make sure that we keep our antennas up if they get in the red zone against us. They living and dying off of it, man. I've looked at the tapes. I've looked at them. I got another video coming out. I'm going to talk about a loss that they've taken. They took a loss to the Colts. The Kansas City Chiefs almost lost to the Texans. And who else did the Kansas City Chiefs lose to that they shouldn't have lost? It was somebody else. But the Colts one really struck me. You know what I mean? Patrick Mahomes, yeah, turned the ball in that game. But, you know, it's a defensive way to stop these guys, especially without Tyreek Hill. It's a defensive way to stop these guys. These guys are going to throw underneath all day. All day. Which is why this makes this game very important for Avonte Maddox, very important for our linebackers. We have to be on that. Because that guy, Pachenko, I kept calling him Ponchero last video. Pachenko was going to try to do what he do, man, on them screen passes. I would bracket Kelsey, take him out of the game. I would play Valdez-Scantling one-on-one. I would probably play Juju one-on-one until he showed me anything else otherwise. And I would take them. They're not physical, y'all. They're not going to run the ball at us. They're not going to run the ball at us. They're not going to run the ball at us. They're going to run the ball away from us. They're going to try to get the edge. I'm telling y'all, they're not going to come up that middle. They're not going to come up that middle. They don't got the personnel to do it. They don't have the personnel to do it. But what makes them dangerous, in my opinion, is that they got the quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is probably already one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the position. That's what makes these guys different. That's what makes them dangerous at who's playing at quarterback. If they had a different quarterback, in fact, listen, I don't want this to happen, but if Patrick Mahomes don't finish the game, they're getting blown out. That's how much of an advantage we have over them personnel-wise. Now, frankly, if you want me to be honest, Avonte expected to play. Yeah, Avonte playing. Now, if you want me to be honest, for real, I don't see how they can stop our offense unless we have some type of brain fart. Unless we're not sticking to the script. Because there's no way that they can stop this offense. Now, if you can't stop our offense and we sustain in drives that's taking the air out of the ball and we're not turning the ball over because we don't do those type of things, you know what I mean? And if you can't stop the offense and we are having long methodical drives, those type of things keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. And that's what we got to be looking forward to do. Finishing drives, long methodical drives. First and goal on the 1 yard line, that's how we win our Super Bowl. QB sneak, get your points, put the defense back on the field, get back on Patrick Mahomes' body. I'm sensing a big game from A.J. Brown. I'm sensing a big game from Devontae Smith. We are dialed in. Dialed in, ladies and gentlemen. Dialed in. Our last two opponents didn't score over 7 points. The Chiefs ain't win a playoff game this postseason by more than 7 points. I smell a battering. I smell a bruising. I smell discipline being handed down by the Philadelphia Eagles to the Kansas City Chiefs. I am not afraid of these guys in the Super Bowl. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of these guys in the Super Bowl, man. We built for this. It's no time to be doing all of that extra stuff because we're in the Super Bowl. We want the second Lombardi in Philadelphia. We got to remain hungry for 60 minutes away from having a second Lombardi. 6 years ago, they laughed at us for not having one. We 60 minutes away from closing the gap. Don't Washington only got 3? New York got 4, right? It's getting real tight now. 6 years ago, we was a laughing stock. Now it's looking like 2 years from this Super Bowl, we will be back. In a minimum of 2 years, we'll be back. In a minimum of 2 years, we'll be back. So excuse me if I'm still talking spicy when it's only the Chiefs standing in our way. Because a lot of people thought that they was going to get it done. They told us to be scared of the San Francisco 49ers in that defense. A lot of these guys holding hands, playing Ring Around the Rosie in the field of lies, man. They holding hands, playing Ring Around the Rosie in the field of lies. In the field of lies. Holding hands, playing Ring Around the Rosie. If you don't know what Jalen Hurts brought to the table in the San Francisco 49ers game, then you don't know ball. Then you don't know ball, or you don't want to know ball. You don't want to know ball. I've dealt with way too many content creators from other fan bases telling me Jalen Hurts a running back all year. For him to be second team All-Pro, him to be in the Super Bowl, and him to be an MVP finalist. Somebody got the answer for that, because I will not stop talking about how wrong that the world was about Jalen Hurts. I will not stop talking about that. I will not stop talking about that. I don't give a damn if y'all season over. You want to know why I can still talk to you? Because mine ain't over. My season ain't over. We're in the game. We're in the big dance. Y'all serving the entrees at the dance. Y'all serving the hors d'oeuvres while we performing. David Lee Byrne, thank you for the super chat. People talk about last year, Jalen scored on Jalen scored on what? On every offense versus the Mahomes scored on almost every drive against us. Facts, we ain't even punt. We did not even punt. Louis T is not going to talk no more. Don't ask for Louis T. Louis T is smart. Because Louis T know that talking wasn't helping him. The more he talked, the more wrong he was. He ain't going to talk no more. And the other dudes who I keep keeping my foot on their neck, that other team, they want me to stop talking. They don't want me to go. They don't want me to go win. I don't got nothing bad to say about my team. I got stuff bad to say about y'all team. How your quarterback got your offensive coordinator fired. And y'all want to blame the offensive coordinator. Y'all don't want to keep it real about Dak. Y'all want to keep it real about Dak. A lot of people over there acting like a packet of sucker sauce don't want to keep it real about Dak. Do not want to keep it real about Dak. You got your offensive coordinator fired. Because you're bad. Oh, Kellen, he throwing too many option routes. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. This is the new age of the NFL. I ain't never seen this many excuses for a quarterback. If Dak Prescott did what he did in the Eagles jersey, we would be on his ass. He would want to get better. There would be nobody you could blame if he was a Philadelphia Eagle. Jalen Hurts was struggling throwing the ball last year. He put in the work. When y'all going to demand that Dak Prescott put in the work instead of making excuses for him? I'm on to them, man. I'm on to them. Y'all don't understand how much I'm on to them. It make them uncomfortable. I understand why you could like a guy like that. 4th round pick, beat all the odds, got Tony Romo out of here. I understand how you could be behind a guy like that. I was behind Jalen Hurts before he put in the work. Then what did he do? He put in the work and made me a legend. He put in the work and made me a legend. If he ain't put in the work, I'd have been looking stupid. He put in the work and made me a legend. The word of the day for the Philadelphia Eagles in 2020. This was the word. No, not 2019. 2020. When Carson Wentz had his meltdown, the word of the day for us was regression. I never heard the word so much in my life when Carson Wentz had that horrible season when he got benched for Jalen Hurts. The word was regression. All Cowboys fans said it. All Cowboys fans said it. All Cowboys fans use that word. Regression, regression, regression. Now it's out of their vocabulary. It's out of their memory bank the minute Dak Prescott leads the league in interceptions. Now we don't hear that word regression anymore, do we? Do we? Do we? I know it's really beating in their chest, and it's fear. It's fear. It's fear. Listen, man, I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm going to keep it all the way a bean. All the way a bean. Since a lot of them acting like they need a Kleenex, all the way a bean. All the way a bean. If Dak Prescott was somebody else, if Dak Prescott was Sam Darnold, they would be demanding Sam Darnold be off of that roster. I'm going to keep it a stack. A lot of them only like Dak Prescott because they want it for Dak Prescott. They don't want what's best for the team. They don't. They don't. And I guarantee you this, a lot of them will pay so close attention to what the Chargers doing next year that they're going to almost forget about what their team doing. A lot of them are determined to see if Kellen Moore ruins Justin Herbert. A lot of them are happy and hoping and praying that Kellen Moore ruins Justin Herbert to justify what we all really know to be the truth, that Dak Prescott has regressed. Has regressed. Every hateful thing and every clown-like thing that they've said about my quarterback has come to fruition about theirs, and that's why I won't take my foot off their neck. Big Pain, thank you for the super chat. We had to face the music with Wentz. Time for them to do the same with Dak. He's a bottom line. Used to blame the defense. Defense held them to 19. Come on, man. Dak Prescott had a top 10 defense 2 years in a row. You should see the Cowboys content creators born videos since they're on the couch praying for the Eagles to lose. That's all they do. That's all they do. I don't even be watching their videos, bro. Listen, Boss Cowboy, keep my name in his mouth. What's going on, Craig Calloway? All summer, All season since Christmas and after, Boss Cowboy been keeping my name in his mouth. Boss Cowboy is so delusional. He thinks that I believe that Kellen Moore's play calling was so bad it affected Dak Prescott. No, buddy, that's your excuse. They either talking about the Eagles or they talking about LB. They either talking about the Eagles or they talking about LB. Flipping the bird, thank you for the super chat. Eagles 44, Chiefs 24. It's a Rapsy Scapsy. I can feel it in my bones. Listen, they don't have the personnel. They got Patrick Mahomes, but what's going to happen when the walls start closing in on Patrick Mahomes? What's going to happen when the walls start closing in? Hurts will be the first QB, number one, to win a bowl or a ring. Am I wrong? For the Eagles? Yes, for the Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts will be the first QB1 to go through the whole process. The whole process. These haters try to put an asterisk on our 2017 Super Bowl. An asterisk on it. Nick Foles had to do another man's job. Oh, well. Oh, well. Is it Hurts or is it the system? Gardner Minshew came in there. What happened? What happened? Oh, jersey number one, probably. Boss Cowboy uses all them football terminologies to make people think he knows what he's talking about. Bro, it be the wool over the eyes, man. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that none of them dudes don't know what they talking about. But a lot of these dudes, use things that, the average football fan don't know. Like the number system, option routes, and all of this stuff. They not telling the truth, man. And that's what I don't respect about a lot of the BS that's happening right now. They not telling the truth, man. They not telling the truth. They're not telling the truth. Yeah, it might be a lot of option routes in the Dallas Cowboys offense. You know what I mean? It might be. But there's always what you should do against certain coverages. First of all, what we're not going to do is act like Kellen Moore just got there last year or something, like Dak Prescott ain't familiar with him. Ryan Ellis, thank you for the super chat. Let's hope the refs aren't on Mahomes' side in the State Farm Stadium. I doubt it. D-Rob, thank you for the super chat. How do you not play a full season and still lead the league in interceptions? Because it's whack, and it's very disingenuous, man. It's very disingenuous, man. You saw the route that was, you saw when Dak almost threw that pick six on that last drive with 3 minutes left in the game. They was running a cover 3, the San Francisco 49ers. Dak forced it to an option route when the flat was open to CeeDee Lamb. He forced it. Forced it. Like, come on, man. Like they listen, man. They riding with Dak because they want Dak to be the one. Sometimes it just don't pan out like that, bro. We need an all-star team hoodie if we win. Listen, if we win, it's going down if we win. If we win, it's going down if we win. If we win. That's all I got to say about that. If we win, it's going down. If we win, it's going down. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I started the merchandise thing for real, just as something fun for y'all. This is something fun for y'all. But the calls that I'm getting in the meetings that I'm taking about the merch and how y'all be stepping behind me about this merchandise stuff, I'm going crazy this summer, bruh. Me and the Print Champs going crazy this summer. I got y'all this summer. Trust me. After we win, I got y'all. You ain't going to have to go nowhere for no gear pertaining to this team after we win. I'm sure glad. Yeah, re-signing Stoutland was a big move. My go hat should be here in the mail today. Facts. Facts. Put it on. I want all y'all pictures of all y'all goldies. When you get your goldie, send me a picture on Twitter at @Lil_Brunson. Let me know what number hat you got. You know what I mean? Because in the off season, I'm picking 2 numbers out of the 306. You know what I'm saying? And them guys are coming to me to the game for week 1. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes, man. Remember this Jalen Hurts second year in the system and his second year as a starter. I mean, yeah, listen. First of all, Jalen Hurts led the NFL this year in completion percentage, while rushing for an NFL record 15 rushing touchdowns. Come on, man. It don't get no crazier than that, man. Media calling for a legal man downfield on our line. Yeah, they try. Listen. They're trying to keep bro. They're gonna try to pull as many RPOs back as they possibly can. We got to be disciplined. We got to be disciplined. Right now, a big point of emphasis from the 49ers crying so much. They've been crying about Kelsey. Well, not Kelsey. They've been crying about Lane Johnson getting off the ball quick. I got a video on that. The illegal man downfield is coming out today. They've been crying. So we're going to talk about what we need to do to protect ourselves against the referees. I asked for a QB like Nick Foles after we won. Jalen cool, calm, and poised just like Foles. Guess God heard me. Facts. Cool, calm, and poised just like Foles, Rome. But he got another dimension to his game that hurts. Listen. A quarterback like Nick Foles would have not been able to beat the San Francisco 49ers. A quarterback like Nick Foles would have not been able to do it. Digital Print House, what up, bro? He would have not been able to do it. He would have not been able to do it. The way Jalen Hurts had Fred Warner and Greenlaw standing in quicksand trying to decipher who had the ball was just ridiculous, man. Only somebody like Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts can scare somebody like that. Daniel Jones probably could have did it too. Super Bowl MVP Foles would have. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. They couldn't stop the run, so it was almost like, why keep running? Nick was making crazy. I talked to my man Reds about this yesterday, actually, bro. Nick Foles made some crazy throws in that Super Bowl, bro. That pass to Clement was crazy. That pass to Alshon was crazy. Nick was throwing dots in the Super Bowl, bro. Hey, bro, you missed my super chat. I did, Mark? Lavin Williams, thank you for the super chat. Damn, I missed out on the go. It's cool. I got something else, bro. I got something else. Don't worry. Ryan Ellis, thank you for the super chat. Media calling for a legal man. Danfield, he definitely said that. Let me get my guy Mark Walls. Mark Walls, thank you for the super chat. He said, "What's up, brother? Our defense is back to being the wings of death, and that's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for, man. That's all we can ask for." Do we have to send pics through Twitter? I'm getting my hat today. No, you ain't even got to send a pic at all. That's just so I can, I just want to post you guys. You can send it through Twitter. You can send it through Instagram, whatever, at @Lord_Brunson. It's all going to get posted. It's definitely. What are you going to cook for the bowl? I might do some beef ribs. Some wings. I got an order in for some wings. I'm a huge Mission Barbecue fan. They like legit probably should sponsor me at this point. But Mission Barbecue, they're doing these specialty wings for the game, and I got a couple orders in for that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pick my wings up for Mission Barbecue while I have the beef ribs slow brewing, a slow cooker on the smoker. Listen, I really be getting busy. Y'all don't be knowing. Right on my deck, I'm at a beef ribs slow cooking. My daughter's gonna be with me that weekend, so I might do a little, they like a little corn on the cob, couple hot dogs, you know what I mean? Might do a little cornbread. I'm definitely gonna eat terribly. I ain't gonna lie to you. Probably do a little Rotel dip or something like that. But you know what I mean? It's a Super Bowl. A little Henny White on deck. It's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit. This Super Bowl will be over by halftime. Hopefully. What's my Twitter handle? @Lord_Brunson. @Lord_Brunson. But yeah, man, the coaches just got to do their job, man. We can't go in there being scared of Andy Reid and being scared of Patrick Mahomes. That's a recipe for disaster. We got to treat them guys. Listen, the Bengals treated them like they was regular. That's why the Bengals been successful over them as of late up until this AFC Championship game. They treated them like they were regular. Like they was regular. The Philadelphia Eagles got to go in there knowing that we the better team. There's no Tyreek Hill out there. They're hoping that Kadarius Toney could play. Maybe he can get something going on the outside. But the Philadelphia Eagles have to be disciplined. We have to do what we're supposed to do. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. My guy Philly Mike in the building. See the Eagles crown? Where? I don't see no Eagles crown, Mike. Where you see that at? See the Eagles crown? What you talking about, Mike? We definitely got to get our GOAT talk in. Hopefully you free tonight. I'll do it tonight, Mike. Are you gonna have family over for the Super Bowl? I don't know, man. Whoever in the area definitely could pop up. But you know what I mean? Most likely it'd probably just be me and my daughters. You know what I mean? Be me and my daughters. I ordered them some Eagles cheerleading outfits. I'm gonna have green balloons and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Be me and my daughters. Smitty on a Hall of Fame trajectory if we win and he keep it up. He is. What's good, LB? Any word on the gold hats? I've tried to get mine, but the site crashed out. Oh, the hat sold out. The hat sold out last week sometime, and everybody that got a part of the 306 hats, well, 305 because I got one. Everybody that got one of the 305 hats when they sold out, they all should be shipping out by Wednesday. Some already shipped out, so some people should be getting hats today. Around 150 people should be getting hats today. I'm going to be watching the game with my daughter, too. This one, different facts. Definitely going to be watching the game with my daughter. I've been talking to my daughter all year about football this year. You know what I mean? All year about football this year. So, you know what I mean? My daughter is definitely getting into it. So, it's going to be lit. I think our defense is going to show up and show out. We don't have no choice. We don't have no choice, man. You know what I mean? Everybody, a lot of people picking us to win this game. A lot of people picking us to win this game. I think that Hassan Reddick is going to be an absolute menace. I think that they're going to have to game plan for Hassan Reddick. The Giants didn't want to do it, unfortunately for them. The 49ers didn't want to do it, unfortunately for them. Andy Reid is smart. Andy Reid, I'm watching that joint one deep. I got to lock in. I feel you. I feel you on that. Andy Reid is definitely going to make sure that something is in place for Hassan Reddick. Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy are going to have to key in on Hassan Reddick. They're going to have to use resources. And when you use resources to key in on Hassan Reddick, you take other guys out of the game plan. They might try to chip in with Edwards-Helaire. You know what I'm saying? If you chip it in with Edwards-Helaire, that means it's another guy you got on the field that takes away from, how explosive Patrick Mahomes can be if you get into a throwing rhythm. If you chip him with Kelsey, that takes away another guy on the field. You could do the idiotic thing like San Fran did and put a backup tight end back there. He just going to be fooled. He going to be fooled. So it's all about how they play it, man. The ball is in our court. Having 20 people over, making duck poppers and beef tenderloin. Same thing I did for the Super Bowl in 7/20. Beef tenderloin sound good. Donna Morales, what's going on? Flying out to Philly Saturday. I missed the first one. Facts. But if you're going to be in the city, get your tickets for the Hard Rock Cafe. I think 4th and Jordan them going to be down there. If I was going to be in the city, I'd have definitely been with them. You know what I mean? Do that, man. Tickets going fast, man. There's going to be a movie in there. Then if you down there, I think it's on 11th and Market. If you get your ticket for the Hard Rock Cafe, right after you win, as soon as you walk outside, you walking right into the thick of the parade. The parade start that night, bruh. The city going crazy that night. So it's going to be crazy, man. Definitely going to be crazy out there, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Sell me your hat, LB. My gold one, my Goldilocks. I can't sell you the Goldilocks, man. I can't sell you the Goldilocks. Listen, it's still available. The OG black and white, the slime green, the head coach green, they still available. The playoff green still available. The Goldilocks was just like, you know what I mean? The Goldilocks was just, it was just one of them ones, man. It was the hottest drop that we've had since we've been selling her season hats. I ain't gonna even lie. Like they were up and they were gone. Amazing. But I got something crazy for y'all that missed out on the Goldilocks. Dogs unleashed from Mahomes. You gotta unleash the dogs from Mahomes, man. We gotta listen, man. We gotta make Mahomes feel us, man. We know he's dealing with an ankle injury, man. We can't play with him, yo. We can't play with him. We gotta be mindful of a lot of things in this game because this is it. This is the enchilada. I'm definitely hitting the parade. This is the big enchilada, man. We ain't got time to play. This is the big enchilada, man. I can't say it enough. It's not really much to talk about, man. It's not really much to talk about. But this being the big enchilada, man. Ryan Ellis, thank you for the super chat. Been an Eagles fan for 27 years. I turned 30 this month. Never been to Philly or the Link. Got to get there this season. Yeah, man. If you bought you a Goldie, man, you might be there. You might be there. We coming for him. Hope he ready. He better be ready. It could get spooky. It definitely could get spooky. The time is now. Bird Gang 757. You already know. Shout out to my guy Bird Gang. Gotta stop Mahomes and Kelsey. We got to. I feel like if we take Kelsey out, the game is wrapped up. Facts. But we got to be adamant and bracket covered. Listen, Kelsey can't beat us. We've seen Kelsey have like 4 touchdown games, man. Kelsey can't beat us. We can't let it be Kelsey. I think we could bracket Kelsey with a linebacker and a safety and still maintain our posture on the outside with Bradbury and Darius Slay. After this dub, you're going to need to drop the exclusive Hurt season. Listen, it's already in the works. After the dub, don't you know how ESPN going to announce something? We're going to announce something as well. Congratulations, your Eagles have won the Super Bowl. We got an announcement too after this dub. So we ain't worrying about it. 721 ahead. Get them likes up. Get them subs. Pachero, the running back, shifty and fast. Got to contain him. You got to contain him. I'm scared of Pachero in the screen game. I'm worried about that. We talked about that a couple of days ago on the channel in a video I dropped on Saturday. Check that out. But yeah, man, we definitely going to tap in. We definitely got some content coming this afternoon. I'm about to work on that right now, actually. It's going to be a movie, man. It's time to ramp it up. The Super Bowl is here. The Eagles will address the media at 8 o'clock, so my content will be out way before then. It's a rapsy scapsy for these boys. Hosea Jones, man, thank you for the super chat. Eagles players got fined more than 49ers players. It is what it is. Pacheco. Okay, Pacheco. I'm not related to him. I'm sorry I got his name wrong. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But we going to get into it, man. Thank y'all for tapping in for Lunchtime with the Bully. Stay tuned this afternoon. Turn your notifications on. We're going to talk about a very important topic that a lot of people are not talking about this Super Bowl, man.